The primary focus of this video is to install your MagSafe case onto your iPhone 13, as well as to suggest ways in which you can charge your iPhone 13 and your iPhone 11. If you want to understand what the subtle differences are between the 11 and the 13 before you upgrade, click on the link in the description. It will take you to the video. So first we're going to unbox the iPhone 13. It comes in a dark green color. And so the aim is to utilize the lightning cables for both the 11 and the 13. Try to connect it to a couple of adapters, some old, Apple and Android adapters, as well as, the fast wireless charger, and see how we can work around them, okay? The iPhone 13 is compatible with MagSafe accessories and wireless chargers. So if you install a Lemon Zest Apple Silicone MagSafe case to protect your phone, the MagSafe ring animation illuminates. If you change it to a red casing, a blue casing, or green casing, the MagSafe ring changes to that color. And in this case, it illuminates yellow. Although the 11 doesn't support MagSafe charging, both the 11 and the 13 support Qi wireless charging, which is the global standard for wireless charging. And so at the tail end of the video, I will show you how to, charge your phone in various ways, okay? At first glance, you might think, why does my phone need to cross-reference the color of my case? I don't live in the dark and I do not have multiple cases to choose from, but on a more incisive or in-depth level, this feature helps to facilitate, your wireless charging, and it is also compatible with a ton of other Apple newer accessories. I didn't go for the green case because the green color of the phone is quite dark, and I struggled to find it when it's charging. I love the yellow or the lemon zest color. It's bright, it can be rocked pretty well in the summer. It's smooth, it's got a very nice feel to it. And I love how it contrasts with the frost green. Everyone has a color, that rings a bell with them. I tend to find that, the silicone case is better than, the other cases, like the Otterbox or the leather case. The only downside of the silicone case, as with any other product, it tends to like chip off on the sides, after a protracted period of use. But, with every other, product out there, with wear and tear, they do come to the end of their useful life, but pretty much it does last, and it's quite sturdy, and it's also got protection against, dropping. In contrast, the iPhone 11 casing isn't flat on all sides, it's slightly rounded, okay? And just be wary about merchants who list this item as a case for the iPhone 11. If you're looking for the original, make sure that the listing specifies that it is an Apple branded iPhone 11 case, as opposed to a vague description where it just says case for iPhone 11. So this is the vitamin C silicone case. The packaging is made up of plastic and paper, which might make you think that the case on the inside is plastic, but I can tell you it's not plastic, okay? On visual inspection, you can see that the underside is clearly not plastic, okay? It's got a lovely felt to it, and you can see, the Apple branded logo, and you can see the iPhone inscription on the inside here. I tend to find that the silicone cases are the most sturdy, of all them cases out there. I love the feel, like I said previously, with any case, once it, goes past its useful life, it might start to peel off or deteriorate. But I love the color. It's a brilliant vitamin C orange color. If you want to install your iPhone 11 from the sides, into the cover like we've got here in the video, it might not get in relatively easily. And so what prevents the seamless entry is because, the silicone isn't overly flexible, and you've got the bottom of the casing open. So I would suggest that you install your phone from where you've got the least resistance, which is the underside, okay? And that's because it is open at the bottom, so why not take advantage of it, okay? So instead, insert your phone from the top and, press fit, the two bottom edges down. Another way of inserting the back cover would be to insert, both top edges of the phone first, along with one bottom edge of the phone. So basically, you've got three sides of the phone in the phone, then press fit, the fourth edge of the phone into the casing. It would have been nicer, if they had, the bottom part of the phone covered where you've got the microphone, but, it's still a sturdy cover, durability wise and aesthetically. And it would have been nicer if the underside of the cover had raised edges around the camera to give it extra protection from scratches. But it doesn't mean that, if your phone is sat flat on the table, that, your camera is just going to rub off on everything, because the depth of the case aperture provides enough clearance to prevent, the lens from scratching, so not to worry. I am also happy with the orange color. I didn't want a red color that would just match on with the phone. I wanted either a surf blue or a vitamin C, and you can see the contrasting effect that it's got with the red color. So I'm quite happy with it. Another case that you could get, is the clear case with the MagSafe. If you're not getting them silicone cases, and that's because it's quite sturdy. On the volume up and volume down button, you might need to press a little bit more, but just only slightly more, and you don't have yellow stains or discoloration when you use the clear case, as opposed to them cheap ones that you get in the market. So you might pay a few pennies more to get something of good value and quality. And the MagSafe capability on your 13 works with your MagSafe battery pack, your MagSafe charger, as well as your iPhone leather wallet. Before we talk about how to charge your phone, let's make sure that we've run through most of the resistant capabilities and ingress protection, the compatibility with MagSafe chargers. So here you can connect your USB-C to Lightning cable, and it is compatible with your 18, 20, 29, 30, 61, 87 and 96 watts USB-C adapters. Apple's 20 watts USB-C power adapter is slightly more pricier than the Belkin Curry's USB Type-C UK wall plug. So the other end of the lightning cable pretty much goes into them adapters. This pin key here enables you to access your nano SIM, okay? And so your official Apple 5 watts power adapter, or your official Samsung Android 5 volts power adapter can be connected to your lightning cable to power your Apple device or your iPhone, but the charging would be very slow for the iPhone 11, as both adapters only outputs 5 watts. And if you connect either of them 5 volts wall plug inputs to your fast wireless charger, the Thing B would output about 15 watts of power, which means that it will charge your device a lot faster. You can charge both the iPhone 11 and 13 with your fast wireless charger. The lower threshold for the 11 is 18 watts, and for the 13 is 20 watts. So 15 is just somewhat shy of the lower threshold for the 11. There are better fast wireless chargers that meet both the upper and lower threshold values. The Silicone MagSafe casing comes in a compact packaging and it's quite sturdy. Charge your phone with a fast wireless charger. You do not need to take your silicone case off. The iPhone 11 requires a Lightning to USB cable, so they can work for either of the 5 volt USB wall plugs that we showed earlier. And in contrast, the iPhone 13 utilizes the USB to C Lightning cable. So you will need a different wall plug, which is the 20 watts USB-C power adapter or higher for the iPhone 13's Lightning cable. Or you can adapt your 5 watts of volts wall plugs, connected to your fast wireless charger. So inputting your 5 volts plugs, into the mains, outputs your 15 watts via the fast wireless charger. And pretty much the fast wireless charger turns blue when it's not charging and turns green when it's charging. And you can flip it horizontally to charge, and you can see the charge sign at the top right hand corner. Swap the plugs, repeat and reproduce the process, and you can see it's charging vertically. You can see the charge sign there too as well. So you flip it horizontally and it's charging too as well, okay? And if it doesn't charge, just keep sliding it, along the line of travel at the base of the charger, and it will charge. But unfortunately, you can't utilize, the iPhone 13 cable with the 5 volts plug, okay? So that's why you need a different type of adapter. And so the big question for me is, will I be upgrading? Based on all the subtle differences between the 13 and the 11, I would not be upgrading. There isn't any massive difference or incentive that would prompt me to upgrade my phone, okay? As the 11 contains almost 96% or 98% of the features of the iPhone 13. And that's about it really. If you found the information useful, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Helps the channel grow, and hopefully catch up with you later. Goodbye.